autism, if you guys don't mind. I can name any capital. Just shout something out, I can name its capital. A. I nailed it every time. Does anybody know the capital of the United States? These are good guesses, but actually we're $36 trillion in debt. We don't have any capital in the United States. You know the state bird of Florida is now the same one as New York? Hey, get the fuck out of here! Alright, guys, here's my question. If the vaccines don't make you gay, then what was with all the mandates? I actually got vaccinated against my will as a child. No, actually it was circumcised. No, it was baptized. It was something that witches were, like, y'all can you guys, can you only protest march 11 months out of the year? Just asking for a friend. I saw all these, like, anti-ICE protest signs recently, and one of them was like, you know, the pilgrims, they didn't need the proper paperwork. And I was like, it was completely different times when the pilgrims came around, right? They were arguing whether the earth was flat, right? Back then they were genociding people because they were a different religion than them. Like back then, they were slaves. Back then, there was a small group of oligarchs that used to own all of the land and then used this serf class and exploited them for their own capital gain. It was nothing like today's times. I don't know what you're talking about. But also, aren't you the same person who would say, like, the pilgrims stole that land from the natives? So isn't, like, illegal immigration and slowly colonizing a place the same thing? Anyway, I saw this other sign that said, I like my horchata warm, because fuck ice. That's disgusting. I think we can all agree. They're making this alligator Alcatraz, right? Or I think they should have called it the Croc. Okay, no, but they're calling it alligator Auschwitz, right? And they're putting these concentration camps right in South Florida where all the Jewish people live. Is that what they meant by never forget? I don't know. Also, it's like really close to where Trump lives. So if they escape, he's in for it. Also, it's on Seminole land, so you know there's going to be a curse, right? Like, it's already flooding. Wait till the hurricane comes. Talk about wetback. Anyway, we're having a good time. Honestly, though, I feel like those camps shouldn't be in Florida. They're so much more like an Oklahoma thing. You know? We already have them, and they're called reservations. The reservations, right? And then, you know, the Indians were the first people, but we also did it to the Chinese and the Japanese and the commies. I don't know if you guys remember that. Anyway, guys, it's called manual labor, like doing construction and lawn work and all that, right? But I don't know if you've ever actually talked to them. Most of them are named Jose, so maybe we should start calling it that. This is my impression of a housekeeper. No, sir. I live here now. Immigration jokes. We're having a good time. Guys, no, I'm with you, right? Build that wall, Mart, and keep importing all our goods from China. That sounds like a good plan, right? Now, did you guys know they're changing the name to Home Depot? We're having a good time. Guys, honestly, my least favorite type of foreigner is that 80s band. I know, cold as ice, but I am willing to sacrifice their love. Usually that gets people hot-blooded, but I don't know. You know, my foreign policy, honestly, is more like flock of seagulls. Iran's so far away. But all these talking heads, they're psycho killers. They're just pushing this new order. You know, even Trump brought the B-52s back recently. That's a good time. If only there was a cure, man. You know, same as it ever was. Same as it ever was. Speaking of 80s, you guys want to do a sing-along real quick? You already know the words. Free Palestine! So good, so good. Guys, I don't care what it says in Genesis, fuck Phil Collins. Hell yeah. You guys ever heard of the Napoleon complex? Napoleon complex, you know when your uncle moves down to town and tries to show you up in front of your friends? No, it's like little man syndrome, you know, when you short guys need to have the urge to conquer. But if you know, Napoleon was actually 5'7", which is 2 inches taller than the average European at the time. And I don't know if you guys knew this, Hitler was 5'9", Mao 5'9", Castro 6'1", Bin Laden was 6'5", Trump is 6'3". So really, they aren't judged by their height, are they? Thinkers, all right. Anyway, did you guys know people who are shorter actually get paid less than people who are taller in the same jobs? And I think they should rise up, personally. I'm just speaking for the little man. I like to check my privilege at the door, but a lot of people think I'm white, so they usually just let me bring it in. But I'm not white, guys. I'm Irish. And if you know anything about the Irish, it's we fucking hate white people. We probably invented hating white people, actually. But every time I say that, somebody reminds me, it's like when my friend in high school used to say, I'm not black, I'm Haitian. And I'm like, but you sound Dominican. See, that's a joke about how small islands and colonialism can cause more nuanced racism. But here in America, we're actually really inclusive with our segregation, if you think about it. Guys, I don't mean to be racist. It's just NASCAR, pretty stupid. Like, if you're going to drive around for 4 hours, why the hell are you still in Daytona? I wondered how that joke would go over here. Actually, the most popular race in the United States is the 3K. A lot of people sign up every year, and they think it's fine because they just donate to charity, but it's not fun. And they say these colors don't run, but I don't know if you guys watch the Olympics. Anyway, guys, we can start beating up mimes. They're not going to tell anyone. What, are they going to scream for help? Hide behind a box? No, but seriously, the white face thing is pretty offensive. We got to put a stop to that. I don't know how you guys feel. For the longest time, I thought blackface was Black Thought's cousin. Yeah, you know, like cousin. Like, not they had the same roots, but like, they had the same t-shirt for the funeral. I realized God is love, and love is blind. And Ray Charles is blind. And Ray Charles is dead. God is dead. Nietzsche. That's the whole quote. Anyway, I think I killed it up here. Guys, give it up for your host.